Hello everyone, I am Pooja Sri and this video is about the project Smart Biometric Based Blood Group Detection. This project is developed as mini project in Savita Engineering College, and before going into the project explanation, I would like to sincerely thank my mentor and HOD for providing the complete guidance in developing this project. What is the actual need for this smart blood group prediction using biometric system? In the high pressure world of emergency medicine, we often hear that the time is most valuable resource. Imagine a person is rushed into an emergency room after an accident. Every second counts. And one of the very first thing a medical team needs to know is the patient's blood type. But right now, the process is stuck in the past. A nurse has to draw blood, label it, and send it to a laboratory. Then we wait for about 20 or 30 minutes for a lab technician to run a manual test. In what doctors call the golden hour, that first hour where medical care is most likely to save a life, losing half the time to just to identify a blood group can be a matter of life or death. Beyond just the time delay, the current way we do things is invasive. It requires needle, it causes pain, and it carries a small but real risk of infection. It also depends entirely on having a sterile lab environment and expensive chemical supplies nearby. These are resources that are often completely missing in rural villages, at disaster sites, or in military field hospitals. This is exactly why we decided to build Bioprint. Our goal was to take blood testing out of the lab and turn it into something simple, safe, and fast as digital touch. Now, you might be wondering, how can a fingerprint tells us anything about what is flowing through our veins? The answer is actually hidden in our biology. Scientific research into the lines and ridges on our fingers has shown something incredible. Our fingerprint patterns and our blood groups are not just random traits. They are actually determined by our genes at the exact same time even before we were born. This means there is a deep statistical link between the loops and the arches on your fingertips and your specific blood type. Since your fingerprint can never change from the day you are born, they act like a permanent built in medical ID card. Our system is designed to decode that map and predict the blood group without needing a single drop of your blood. The first step in technical journey was gathering the right data. For this project, we used a massive dataset from Kaggle containing thousands of high resolution fingerprint images. These images weren't just random. They were actually carefully labeled into 8 different categories representing the major blood groups we all know, like A positive, B negative, and AB positive. In our code, we used a tool called Kaggle Hub to download these images directly into our environment. We then wrote a script to walk through every folder, counting the images and making sure we had a good variety of samples for every blood type. Seeing those thousands of files organized into the classes was the foundation of everything that comes next. Once we had our data, we had to get it ready for the AI. This is a crucial step called pre processing. You see, raw fingerprint scans can be messy. Some are bright, some are dark, and they all come in different sizes. Computers don't like that. They want everything to look the same. So we built a data cleaning path. Our code takes every single image and resizes it to a standard square size of 128 by 128 pixels. We also converted them to a standard color format and performed a step called normalization. This is where we can take the pixel values and scale them down so the computer can process the number more easily. By making every image consistent, we ensure that our AI can focus purely on the patterns of the ridges rather than getting distracted by the size of or the lighting of the photo. After the data was clean, it is the time to build the brain of our project, the CNN or convolutional neural network. We chose the CNN because it is designed to see the world exactly like a human eye does. It doesn't just look like a fingerprint as a big block of data. Instead, it looks at it in layers. The first layer of our model acts like a set of filters, searching for very basic things like simple edges and lines. As the data moves deeper into the network, the layer becomes more advanced. They start to recognize complex shapes, the way lines curve, and the unique patterns that define each blood group. To keep the system fast and efficient, we added pooling layers which act like a summary, keeping only the most important details and throwing away the rest. Finally, we added dense layers at the end to take all those patterns and turn them into a final prediction. Training this brain was the most exciting part of the project. We fed our prepared images into the network and let it start learning. At first, the AI makes a lot of guesses and it gets many of them wrong. But our code uses a process where the model checks its mistake and adjusts itself to get better. We ran this process over and over for several rounds, which we call epochs. By the time the training was finished, the AI had become an expert at spotting the tiny differences between a O positive print and a B negative print. Once we were happy with how smart it had become, we saved the entire model into a single file. This is great because it means the intelligence is now portable. We can plug it into any application without needing to train it again. But a small model is only useful if people can actually use it. That's why the final part of the code is about the user experience. We created a script that handles new unseen fingerprints. When a user uploads a scan, the code instantly puts it through the same cleaning steps you used during training. It resizes it, balances the color, and then hands it over to the trained AI. Within a split second, the system outputs the predicted blood group and tells us how confident it is in the result. The impact of system like BioPrint is hard to overstate. It is completely painless and non-invasive, which is a huge relief for patients who are afraid of needles. Because it is powered by software, it costs almost nothing to run once it's set up. It doesn't need chemicals, it doesn't need a lab, and it doesn't need a technician. This makes it perfect tool for a paramedic in an ambulance or a doctor in remote field clinic. It's about making healthcare faster, safer, and more accessible for everyone, no matter where they are. Now, instead of just looking at the code, I want to show you how exactly this works for the real user. And this is the website that we have developed for the end user experience. And by clicking start detection, it asks for a sample fingerprint image. Now, if I just upload this image and click analyze blood group, it just detected the blood group within seconds with a confidence level of 99.76. And we can also check for different things, like if I upload this image and click analyze blood group, it is also done in within seconds and the detected blood group is notified. And this is about our project, the smart biometric based blood group detection. Thank you.